Welcome to the Hi Guys Sports Podcast. Betting, sports news, and more.
Yo, what's up, guys? We're back for another episode. Back again. Yo, last episode was a hit. Everyone loved the guest. We will be bringing more guests on once we get a little more settled. Yo, you know what I hate about doing the pod, though, John?
What?
What happened right after we got off recording, dude? What happens? James Harden comes out and say,
got a Woj bomb.
Yeah, fuck, James Harden comes out, yeah, fuck Houston, they're just not winners over here, and like right away we're like, well, he's fucking gone tomorrow.
I mean, it did save us a little bit of time. I mean, if we had done our trade recap last week, we would have missed all that crazy Karis LeVert news that came along with that trade. Yeah. Something you don't see every day.
Hey, man, he said it was like a blessing, man. It's true.
Who knows? Could have been a lot worse for Karis, but yeah. I mean, Karis obviously a winner of the trade. Almost saved his life there.
Big winner. I think maybe the biggest winner. We'll give him the at least
up there.
I
don't know. I mean, James Harden is on a fucking three-headed monster team. I mean, you could argue that he's the biggest winner.
It's only been two-headed right now, but tonight should be the third guy coming back. Dude, that trade's crazy, man. Especially the way he's been balling with KD. I love it.
That's a crazy trade because it's not many times you see a three-team trade where every team involved in the trade actually won.
4-team. The Cavs, too. We're forgetting they sent Jared Allen to the fucking Cavs.
I don't like to bring up that. I'm trying to forget that part of the trade because my boy Drummond, he just put up a 30-20 game. So what do? You just go, trade for his replacement. I don't understand why Drummond's putting up these crazy stats, and it's just like no team thinks he could be like a third-piece winner.
Oh, he definitely can. I don't know why people are sleeping, but fuck, dude, I was so cheesed when Jared Allen went in that fucking...
That's going to hurt a lot of fantasy teams.
Oh, well, you know what? Thank God I'm not trying to win this year. Thank God, I'm out in Yahoo, ESPN, I tank. So thank God. Thank God this is the year to tank.
Oh, there's a lot of pissed off people in Cleveland, that's for sure. Well, I don't know. They got 6 bigs. I don't even understand why they're trading for them. Like, you gotta get rid of Drummond now at the deadline. I don't know what McGee's still doing there. He fucking won a couple of games with Sexland. Watch out.
You heard about small ball, eh? They're playing big ball.
Oh, man.
Hey, Drummond might run the point. You might, get a couple fucking dimes.
Can't wait to see Drummond and Jared Allen share the floor and have no space. Yeah, who's going to play small forward? Larry Nance.
I can't wait for them to guard Curry. And Drummond lining up with Curry at the one. Dude,
it's going to be interesting in Cleveland, but...
The Cavs are the Cavs, right?
Hey, man, again, they won. They got Allen for relatively nothing.
You're right.
He's on an expiring deal, so it's going to be interesting to see if they're willing to pay him what he's going to get at the end of the year.
Well, okay, the Cavs, yeah, they did. To be honest, dude, I look at every team, and every team won in their own way. Like, you have the Pacers getting rid of Oladipo and getting LeVert. I think Oladipo wasn't coming back, so you might as well get something for him. You saved the man's life. That's great karma. That is great fucking karma right there. Bro, trust me, that's
also,
karma.
with the way Sabonis is looking, it looks like there's new stars, and it looks like there's new people to build that team around. So to get a guy like Harris who has that shot, can space the floor for Sabonis to work down low. You've got Turner around the three-point line. Pacers team is deadly. Brogdon running point there. I like that team. You got Brogdon, LeVert.
It's a nice team. I dissed them at the beginning, but they're a nice team.
They might be a top 4 team, healthy.
Yeah.
In the East?
Standing-wise, yeah.
Definitely one of the better top starting 5s in the league. You still got TJ coming off the bench, the Holiday brothers.
Yeah.
They could use a extra big. Could use a backup big.
It'll be a second-round playoff exit, but no, they're a nice team.
That's not very nice. I mean...
Well, at first I had them as a first-round playoff exit, so they're growing on me, man. Like, calm down.
Hey,
by the time playoffs come, I might have them as champ. Who knows?
My boy Sabonis, Dark Horse MVP. My Dame pick lost, right? So I gotta get some value, Can't just go out and hammer.
Hey, my boy Curry, who knows? Man, you all talk shit about him, man. Started heating up because he said, yeah, go fuck yourselves. That's what he said. He said, go fuck yourselves and drop 60 and just go and beat the Lakers yesterday.
Yeah. It was a surprise, but you know what surprised me? I knew Houston was going to get a lot for James. It's insane to think how much they actually got for him.
Nah, man. I don't think so. I don't think it's insane. Dude, you're looking at the best scorer of our generation.
The Nets don't own their first pick until KD's going to be 43.
And that fucking sucks for the Nets. But, dude, if you're the Rockets, that's what you're doing it for.
I know, but I'm saying the Rockets got Oladipo and got 8 picks and swaps.
You know what's crazy?
8.
You know what is crazy, though? Like, I will agree in a sense where it's funny because it's like you think, like, oh, like, everyone knows he wants out, right? Like, the value's going to go down a bit. Nope. Just, what if he didn't want out in there? You think they could have got more? Like, you think the Nets are like, okay, we gave you like 8 picks. Like, he wants out. They're like, okay, you have our hands tied. Like,
well, he wasn't on an expiring deal, and you know they were willing to just keep him hostage there. But at the same time, when he was doing all those practice antics, and you heard everybody else on the team was...
Once he said his last statement after that game, dude, you knew. Like,
there's no him going back to that locker.
No way, dude. And it's crazy because, bro, that's not a bad team. And obviously the Rockets, I think, won because you get a guy who doesn't want to be there. You get an Oladipo. You try him out this year. If he works out, you sign him. If not, maybe you trade him at the deadline again for another pick. Bro, you have a decent team. Bro, you have Christian Wood. You have John Wall. You have DeMar. Like, Boogie's not
Christian
Boogie.
Christian Wood was the steal of free agency.
Oh, Christian Wood was sick. Yo, shout out to our sponsor, MP Cheesecakes. He told me, he's like, yo, Mike, Christian Wood, best free agent they got. I was like, yeah.
Man, he was putting in work on Detroit. I had him on my fantasy team toward the end of the year, but to see what he's done this year, he's taken that jump. But shout out to the Pistons, because you know what other guy has taken a surprising jump? There's a lot of guys that are low-key battling for MIP. It's going to be super interesting to see who wins it this year. But Jeremiah Grant, I don't know if you saw the playoffs last year, but those Nuggets games, Jeremiah Grant was pretty much just wide open, just tossing up brick threes. He was locked down on defense, but it was just like, Jesus Christ, like, is someone really going to pay this guy $20 million a year when he can't do anything on offense? And look at the guy now, averaging 24 points. He's, the leader of a very bad Pistons team. But to be fair, dude, Blake, it looks like it's over for him.
I wanted him too this year in fantasy.
He's lost all that athleticism.
I wanted him this year. I thought he still had it. I thought this year he was going to come out and...
Oh, man, I went for Mason Plumlee, and Plumlee's putting up better stats than him, which is crazy to think.
What a crazy world we live in.
Well, he hasn't adjusted his game.
Dude, he just hasn't been the same. Like, it's crazy. Like, man, dude. Blake, man. When I think of Blake, I'm just thinking of those Clipper days, dude. It's like, I can't even, like... Bro, since he's gone to Detroit, it's just... I don't know.
Downhill.
He just hasn't been the... Dude, it's still weird to picture him in a Detroit jersey just because he hasn't done anything, like...
Well, he barely played.
Yeah, right.
Remember he did that brave, I'm going to come back for the playoffs, and then just got swept by the Bucks.
Should have come back for the playoffs.
I mean... He got traded to that Pistons team, and then they traded away Drummond, so that just kind of showed you where they're going. But, like, what do you do with Blake? Like, how do you fit him into a winning team unless he's willing to come off the bench? Like, defense isn't there. You're not adjusting your game now that you've lost the athleticism. He's a good playmaker, but everything else is falling off a cliff.
He's just going to try and see what he has on his contract still, but...
Oh, he's still got another 2 years at the minimum. He's not expiring this year, and I doubt he's expiring next.
I know it's not this year. Damn, that's... I don't know, man. How they fall. How they fucking fall.
Hey, man, it's a quick league.
Dude, but Detroit, I don't know.
Detroit needs to just... They're stuck not wanting to rebuild, but not...
They got Dwayne Casey. They thought they were going to be on the up.
You know what's been downhill ever since Dwayne Casey took that little shot about we have a championship culture over here? Ever since then, it's been straight downhill. There's just been some breaking news, though. Apparently Mahomes is back in practice.
Oh, yeah? I got breaking news, too. You meant the superstar becomes greatest goal scorer in football history with 760th goal.
Well, I mean, him and Messi are going to be battling.
But the Mahomes one's very big for the gambling part. Because, dude, if you...
I like the Bills. I know I've been talking about how good the Chiefs are up until this point, but feels like the Bills season. Felt like they got the hype early on. There was a couple of shaky moments. They lost that game to Arizona, but feels like they've got karma and momentum going their way.
Dude, yo, bowl championship games are sick though. That's all I know.
One of them might have to be our locks later on in the show.
Dude, I think so, man. Fuck, I don't even want to get into bong or blunt.
Let's hit some bong or blunts.
We'll go with NFL. To start off, we'll go big news that's coming out. It's crazy, dude. I'm starting to think it's the state of Texas. Okay? The city of Houston. I'm starting to think that. Because our boy James Harden, he wanted out. Don't know what happened. He said, fuck this shit.
They couldn't win.
Yeah, they couldn't win. You know, he's upset.
We're going to beat the Lakers this year. You know that.
Wasn't going to beat the Lakers. Your chance was against the Warriors. You guys blew it. It is what it is. He said, fucking I'm out. He got out. The other superstar in another sport, Watson, he wants out. He just signed a 4-year deal last year. Like, he just signed
with a no-trade clause.
With a no-trade clause.
Funny how that one worked out, huh?
But, dude.
You get that, put it in there, and then next thing you know,
what the fuck happened, dude? Like, you went from up 24-0 on KC. You were up 24 fucking nothing. This wasn't your call, Watson. You guys faked the punt up 24-0. Gave them a I don't know why you faked.
Let's put the dagger in them.
Hey, if we get this fake, it will just kill their hopes and dreams.
Mind you, not a fake field goal. Not a fake field goal. Listen, they didn't go, we're up 24, let's make it 27. No, they didn't go, we're up 24, let's make it 31 and just end the game. They went, let's fake a punt. Let's give them field advantage. Let's let them make this a 2-score game again.
Dude, that was so man. Okay, whenever that happens.
I'll tell you what happened, though. Do you really want to know what happened? They traded his number one guy.
Well, that.
Imagine you're doing a Madden career sim. You're a franchise. You got DeAndre Hopkins, 99 club. And now he's gone. And who is he gone for? Oh, a second-round pick and a mediocre running back.
I agree, but, dude, it's definitely something recent. Because, from reports I'm hearing, is when they did the Hopkins thing, he was mad. Like, on a level, he was mad, obviously, but he said, compared to how mad he is now, that was a 2.
Well, they just fired the coach, so why would you let a coach fire? Why would you give a coach GM power at the same time?
No, I know.
And then fire him after you just let him make a Hopkins trade?
Dude, especially...
why would you even give him that power?
And dude, they're not
lost.
They didn't. Now they are, right? But dude, before Watson basically said I want Eric Bieniemy. I don't know. I heard something about the owner said, we want your feedback. You're important, kind of thing. I don't know exactly what the words were, but apparently there's something like that. And then they just hired the GM. He came from fucking the Patriots. Yeah. Fuck, now his name's slipping my name. But he came over. I don't know why Watson was upset, but now Watson, he was talking about Bieniemy. Even Mahomes sent to Watson a message bro, I give you my word, Bieniemy's sick. If you can get him a coaching job basically at Houston, I would. Bro, Mahomes is trying to sell his off court. Yo, dude, this guy's sick. He deserves a job, which is weird, bro. There's only 2 more head coaching jobs now: Texans and Philly. I heard Josh McDaniels.
Who's gonna take that Texans job?
I heard Josh McDaniels is getting Philly, which is kind of weird, dude, because I was telling my Philadelphia Eagle fan, friend, I said, I don't like that matchup for, either or, and I feel if he goes, I think he wants Jalen, because he likes a mobile quarterback, because if people remember, Josh McDaniels is the guy who coached Tebow, right, when they beat the Steelers, I think he kind of likes that option. But I don't know if the ownership's going to be no, can you try and fix Wentz first? We have kind of money tied up in here. Like, I'd rather you fix this first.
Whoever takes that job, it's definitely going to have to be someone that's going to be open-minded. I don't think they're going to hire any coach that's going to come in there and just say, listen, this is my guy, before he's able to see both of them.
Well,
they're not going to let the coach make that decision off the bat.
But I think if you're a coach, why do you take that job? Like, that's just asking for... If you go in already and, like, you're already forced not to go with the person you want, it's already a distance. Like,
no, it's not that you can't go with the person you want. They're just asking you, let's give both guys a fair preseason. Let's have a preseason battle. A good old preseason battle. Like Hard Knocks.
Yeah. Well, no, and then, yeah,
you gotta think, they do believe in Wentz. You don't give a guy that type of money if you don't believe 100%. In him. But I do think Jalen Hurts is the better option.
But, Phillip Rivers retired today, right? Thank you, Phillip. You cost me a lot of money betting on and against you. You fucked me either way. If I bet on you, you fucked me. If I bet against you, you fucked me. So you're a funny guy, dude. You're a funny guy. Good career. You're a Hall of Famer.
Hope to have you on the show.
Hope to have you on the show. You have fucking 20 kids. I think he's gonna be a high school coach. I think that's what he has set up in Texas. I think he's
gonna be up to a college coach.
Hey man, I'd get him on as a high school coach. Should we get our high school? Should we get Phil on? Get some high school coaches in?
I can't forgive him for week 1.
Oh, dude, week 1, Phillip Rivers? No. Man, I don't know. But, dude, but with that, the Colts have an opening. Frank Wright was the person who was with Wentz when Wentz was having that MVP season. There's talks about Frank Wright bringing over Wentz.
But what do the Eagles want for Wentz is the problem. Because I don't see the Colts giving anything of value.
Well, dude, if I'm the Eagles and I bring in a guy like, we'll use Josh because he's the top candidate right now. Yeah. If I'm a guy like Josh McDaniels and, like, I value him as a coach and he comes in and is like, yeah, like, I like Jalen. Like, from what I've seen, I don't think Wentz is bad, but, like, I like Jalen. I think he's the guy that can do it. We have that rookie contract. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Then, bro, when you make a mistake, dude, it's just better to, like, cut your losses at a point. Like, dude, take a second round, whatever, dude. Like, let them take that cap.
What if you're the Colts? Would you give a second round for a guy that has $100 million left on his deal?
If you still believe in him behind that O-line, because that D's good, that O-line's good. It's tough.
He just told you he's not the type of guy that's going to lead you if he's not in a good team.
But you have a good team.
Position. But that's why I'm saying, how much are you realistically going to get for him? I wouldn't give more than a third and a fifth at this point.
Yeah, I don't mind a late second or second, third, not first. Nowhere close to first. He won't get that with that contract.
That's insane.
I could see
just draft
a third and fifth.
First.
A third and fifth. But you might want to see how the draft goes because who knows? Maybe someone slips.
Oh, you definitely see how the draft.
Maybe maybe you can trade up. Depending, there's a couple guys that like. I'm not saying they're all going to turn out good, but there's like 5 names that are coming out that you're like, okay.
They're going to cost a lot less than him.
You know what I mean?
At least bring them in first and give them a shot.
Like, dude, Trevor Lawrence, I think, is going to be sick. Urban Meyers is official. We didn't even talk about that. Urban Meyers is official.
Urban Meyers.
Dude, that's another thing. That division's going to be fucked. That's why if you're the Texans, dude, it's like, dude, think about how fucked you're the Texans. Because it's like, dude,
you're the worst looking team in the NFL.
Dude, like
you have a head coach vacancy and no one is even being linked.
Dude, if I'm the Texans, it's like your job is to find a franchise quarterback. You have him, and he wants out. It's like, dude, they're so like,
and you've already lost the relationship. You're not bringing it back.
If I'm Nick Caserio, I'm like, dude. I'm trying to, like, call him, like, yo, dude, I don't know what happened before I got...
he's not even returning calls.
I know, but, dude, I'm like, dude, if you're him, you have to. Dude, if you're a GM, you're always on the search for a franchise guy. The franchise quarterback. That's your search, and you have him, dude. He's the second best quarterback. Like, dude, he's a quarterback. It's like, if he was on KC right now, KC would be where they are right now.
He's going to start his career in Houston trading away that guy. Of course, like... Look at how good KC is, though.
No, but you know what I mean?
I think Chad Henne almost proved, like...
Nah, but, like, you know what I mean?
Granted,
Dude,
it's
Watson,
one game, I'm joking.
Is, like, you know what I mean? Dude, Watson
is a
is
star.
right behind Mahomes.
Watson is a star.
Like,
Watson
if you're...
is a top 8 QB.
Top 5.
Ooh, what?
Dude, if you're picking a quarterback to come into the year, if you're Rodgers, Josh Allen, Watson, those are my 4.
Brady.
Not if to start the year to come
Brady.
into this year.
This year, if you wanted to win a title this year, if you asked the Bucks, would you take Tom Brady or Deshaun Watson? I think they would have took Tom Brady, and I would have done the same.
Yeah, for this year, yeah.
Okay, so Mahomes,
I'll do that
Brady,
5.
Rodgers, Josh Allen. Is
Watson.
he better than Russell Wilson?
Watson?
Over Russell Wilson?
Yeah, to win this year, yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think Watson, yeah.
Russell Wilson was an MVP talk for most of the year.
Dude,
that was
look at
his
Watson's
award
number on a fucking 3-win team, 4-win team.
I'm not saying Deshaun Watson's bad. I'm just saying, like, he's in the mix. He's 4. I'm just saying he's top 6.
And you traded his best receiver. He's a top 5 dude, arguably. And it's like, dude, and he's... If you're picking a quarterback to start, your, like, franchise, like, everyone costs the same, you get him for a 4-year deal, he's second. I have him over
We're not
Allen.
missing a quarterback. You ain't second.
Yeah. If 4-year deal...
Lamar Jackson?
The next 4-year deals, yeah. Watson over Lamar.
Wow.
I'm a Watson over
I'm
Lamar.
at a loss for words.
Dude, I love Lamar, but dude, I think
do.
people are just like not appreciating Watson anymore because, like, bro, he's on a bad team. Like, bro,
No, I
put him on
just
a
said he's
good
top
team.
6.
Okay, I think
And I
that's.
have him
I think he's a
third.
top 5.
I've got him
I think
third
he should be
to
a top 5 in any list.
I've got him 3rd to start a career. You're not even taking account Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow.
No, because
Justin
Watson's
Herbert.
proved it.
Lamar just won an MVP.
But Watson has proved to play at a high level every year.
And what has Lamar done?
Lamar has played, but Lamar's been more streaky. Watson's been
How
a
much
very
longer has
consistent
Watson
player.
been in the league than Lamar?
No, 100%. But dude,
Lamar won an
but
MVP
Watson,
in his 2nd year.
okay, I understand because he put up crazy numbers.
And how do you do that unless
Okay,
you have
I
crazy
understand.
talent?
But Watson's been consistent through his whole. I would take Watson over Lamar
I don't know, man.
to start a career because Watson has the arm and he can move. Lamar has the arm too, and he can move. I don't know, dude. Like,
Imagine how scary Lamar is going to be in year 6, year 5.
okay, but I want to see. I'm going off. That's why I wouldn't
So
put.
why don't the Patriots trade for him?
Because I don't think. Why would the Texans do that? Dude, if
Why
I'm the
would
Texans,
do that?
because dude, if I'm the
Because they
Texans,
have the best offer.
If I'm the Texans, dude, if the Dolphins want to give me our first pick back, Tua, and a couple other first picks, yeah, I'll do that.
If you're willing to do that, but if you're the Dolphins,
You're getting 3 first-round picks minimum for him.
3 plus
Okay.
Tua. That's
I don't
a
know
lot.
about plus Tua, but like
That's
3
a
first
lot.
picks. You'll get
Can
3
we do
picks.
2 plus Tua?
You'll get 3 first
I
picks.
think if you're the
regardless.
Dolphins, you have to do that.
3 first picks.
If you're the Dolphins, what's the most you're willing to do? I'm willing to do Tua and 2.
Dude, my boy, he's like...
Tua is not the future.
He said he'll give this pick, like the Texans' 3rd overall pick back, and Tua, and that's it. I'm like, whoa.
That's not enough.
I'm like, that's not enough.
That's not enough.
But I see what he's like. He's like, I'd rather just roll with what we have because you have a lot of draft equity. I'm like, it's
But
tough,
you
dude.
have
A guy like him
that
doesn't come
team
around.
that you have right now. That defense was stacked last year.
But you need to find him a weapon. You gotta get him another weapon. I like that D.
Okay, but that's my point, though. You get Watson, you give the first next year, you give Tua, and maybe it's a second this year and a second next year.
Well, you still have
and you
2
keep
first
that
this
Texans.
year.
Oh, no, they're not going to do that. You got to give that Texans pick back. There's no.
Oh, you have to give it back, 100%. Texans are getting their
And then
third
you
pick.
keep your second pick.
But what if you're the
You
Jets?
draft someone in the second round. It's going to be a
The
pretty
Jets are linked
stacked
to him.
wide receiver. But what do the Jets have to give?
The second pick, other picks. I don't know why you do it if you're the Jets,
Why did you just
but
draft?
they're linked to him.
Well, why not?
Well, because Deshaun's a for sure thing.
Problem is with the Jets, that team's broken from head to toe. So you bring Deshaun, and then what?
Dude,
Look at how many balls those receivers were dropping this year. I don't think it was gonna matter who was throwing them.
Yo, I agree. It was kind of weird, but it's like, dude, if you're the Texans, it's like, okay, you gotta take a chance on that quarterback. You get the second pick, now you take a chance. I look at it, dude. I would love Watson. What the fuck? Obviously, but dude,
Stephon Gilmore, a pick.
I'd give Gilmore Gilmore 2 firsts, 2 seconds. Yeah,
Wow.
for Watson, dude.
Why don't you just give Bill while you're at it?
Because Bill's the GOAT, dude.
Well, we just saw what Bill did with the fucking Cam Newton. Cam Newton might as well have played amputee this year. Dude, I'm sorry. When 38 other QBs or something crazy like that threw for more touchdowns than him,
Yeah,
there's 32 starters. Sorry, excluding him, there was 31 starters in the league. He threw for 3 on the last day of the season. Before that, he had, 3, 4?
Yo, honestly, dude, I'm proud of the team, dude. We won way more games than we should have.
You won more games than you should have, but hey, man, that really just fucked you out of a better pick at the end.
I know, it sucks, but, like, yo, honestly, dude, it showed me, like, bro, like, it just... Like, I look at it like, yo, we had so many opt-outs. We had fucking... You lose your franchise quarterback, you know what I mean? And we get 7 wins.
Take it.
We'll take it. We have, 15th pick? Bro, see who falls, I'm telling you. The draft is going to be interesting. Yo, no in-person combine, eh? No 40-yard dash, no fucking...
Saying GMs have an excuse this year.
If they miss? Yeah. Now they got to, travel and stuff.
The first time without in-person combines, what are they going to do?
Well, dude, I don't know. It's a weird year. Oh, so Watson, are you bong or blunt on him staying in Texas? With the
Fucking...
Or both bong and thinking.
Buddy, I've dropped the bong and it's smashed in pieces.
You know what's fucked, though? It's like, dude, if you're the Texans, you can't. Like,
no, you have to.
You can't.
One of these teams is going to give you an offer where you have to. This guy's just going to James Harden you. He's going to strong arm you.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, the Dolphins, the best offer, you get the 3 first picks, 3 first-round picks,
players
and Tua.
are leaking...
Yo, 3 first-round picks and Tua.
No, that's too much.
Oh, dude, but if you're the Texans...
No, man.
Nope, but if you're the Texans...
you can't.
Nope, you're the Texans, dude.
Okay, then, if you're Miami, you roll with it. Because you know why? Because you can make that trade midway through the season.
Okay.
So why not wait if you're Miami?
Because then it's going to go up.
No, you think about it. If you're Miami, right? You just said Tua needs another receiver.
Well, hold on. Because it's not a guarantee... Because what if another team just comes at you and says, fuck it? Dude, what if the Bears come up and say, yo, like, honestly, dude, we have such a sick D, we gotta do something. Like, we tagged Allen Robinson.
What are the Bears giving?
Picks, dude. You're gonna have to sell your soul like the Nets. Dude, you've seen, dude, the Redskins gave fucking their life away for fucking, to the Rams for
but the Bears
RG3.
defense is getting old. Like, you have
So you gotta win now.
You have, 1 shot. Two.
Nah. Okay, but dude, we're Raptors fan. You know, dude, you want that one. It doesn't matter. Come on, dude. You missed on them in the draft.
If you win,
dude,
it's worth it.
But even if you lose,
though, no, it's a lot of picks.
Well, if you lose,
we didn't give our soul to get Kawhi. That's
no, because we had Lamar. But, I don't think Mitch is fucking gonna, bring it down. Like, they're like, hey, we throw you Mitch? Hey, you know what? Just give us a second. We like Mitch. We're big fans.
We're getting Mitch in this.
Do we have to give you a pick? He was second overall.
That's probably how Bill would have thought.
Oh, my God. Oh, Bill would have done that trade. Chicago's... Dude, you know, I was surprised when he was 0-2, he didn't just fuck the franchise. You think when you're off to a bad start, you gotta, like owners, you know what I mean? What the coaches are salty.
No. There's definitely hey, you're on the hot seat. Like, you're not making any more deals.
Without me, dude, imagine just calling another GM. Hey, you want Watson? Dude, I don't want to give. I heard High Guys Sports. They're talking about 3 first-round picks. No, dude. Give me Fitzpatrick. I don't even want. I think that 2 guy. I don't know. He's overrated. Good backup though. Give me Fitzpatrick.
I'm on the hot seat. I need to win this year. I need some Fitzmagic.
Give me Fitzpatrick and a second. And I'll throw you a 5th. Okay. Yeah, make it now, because I don't know how much longer. I don't know, dude. I think you gotta try and fix it, but I think it's might be on fixing. I think that's why he went to that Rockets game. You saw Watson was at the Rockets game? He was at James' last Rockets game. He knew. They're talking. They're like, yo, James, how the fuck did you do it?
They're definitely talking, like...
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%, dude. Okay. NBA season.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I didn't even think about this until you said this coming here. Like, bong or bun on finishing the NBA season. I think it's a blunt. I think they're gonna go the whole way. I think they're gonna push through.
I want to be a blunt, but it's getting to the point where every day is like 2 to 3 postpones.
Doesn't matter. It's just they're gonna push through.
Well, if there's a
it's gonna fuck fantasy.
If there's a bad enough outbreak, this season's gonna take forever to finish, or they're gonna have to close the season early.
They'll push. They'll push through, dude. They're gonna be like baseball. They're gonna be like baseball. You see what baseball did? Push right through. NFL, dude. NFL was the best one, dude. They can't just like be like, okay, you got a double header today. Like, no, like they didn't even get an extra week. I'm proud of the NFL, dude. Roger Goodell, dude.
NFL made it work.
Like, even though you had like some Tuesday, Wednesday games, like in his,
I liked it.
Hey,
more
man,
games to bet on,
more games to fucking bet on. But dude, I think I don't know. I think the NBA just pushes through.
I'll go blunt on them.
Yeah,
I'm still scared. But
they don't care about the players, dude. They just want to push through. And dude,
gotta
it's
get
like
to the playoffs.
And then, dude, I look at teams like the teams that don't have outbreaks are the strongest teams, dude. Because those are the guys that are just buying in. That's how I look at everything.
They're just the guys buying in. It's so random if you get it.
Well, in a sense, hold on. In a sense, but I'm talking about like teams that have outbreaks, dude. Like, yeah, okay, certain cases, yeah, right? Like your wife brings it home, or like, bro, you have kids, like whatever, dude. Mm-hmm. But like you'll see like guys like not care and like go out still, because you gotta think, dude, America's open. It's not like us. Like, dude, Dwayne Haskins was in a strip club. Like, dude, like America's open. You need everyone to buy in. It's like if you have one guy who's like, bro, I'm not even playing much. Like, yeah, I don't even dab up.
We've already seen a lot of guys complaining about how strict the protocol is. Like, bro, the NBA doesn't want them to literally do anything but hoop.
I know.
And chill in the hotel room.
I know, it's tough, dude.
But how fair is that to them when you're watching other leagues like the NFL where guys are going out and they're still somehow managing to get things done?
Well, the guy who got caught in the strip club, not on a
Well,
team.
I'm not saying they're not promoting guys to go out, but I don't think the NFL's COVID protocol was anywhere near as strict as the NBA's.
Well, hold on. You saw the Browns lost a fucking lineman and their coach for a playoff game. So it's like, dude, true. If the NBA has... Dude, think about you get to the playoffs, right? You're in a 7-game series. If the NBA has a rule... Because the NFL made a rule, if you test positive, it's 10 days automatic. So
you have to, right?
You know what I mean, though? So it's like, it doesn't matter, like, once you get to the playoffs, dude, that's a series.
That's a loss. That's a heavy loss to deal with.
You know what I mean, dude? It's like, and you can't push back a series. It's like, yo, like, you gotta pull, like, a 76ers, like, yo, but shout out to that game, because I found Maxey on my fucking team now. So shout out to that game.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
Rookie of the year all of a sudden.
All of a sudden. Hey, that was my pick at the beginning of the year, no?
No,
it wasn't? Might have to replay the tape, but I thought so.
I think you thought Anthony Edwards was going to win it. And
Anthony,
I don't know how that's going for you.
Even Cole Anthony, my other boy.
Hey man, you know he was going to have to make some adjustments. He wasn't just going to walk into the league. But he got a great opportunity with Markel going down.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He's starting a lot of games as a rook. Eating minutes.
I tried fucking messaging Daniel for him. He's like, nope. He's like, since Fultz went down, I'm like, fuck. Whatever, dude. I got Obi.
He was looking like a bust.
Yo, really good for Fultz.
He proved he's ready to ball.
I was so sad when he went out, fam. So sad. I was like, damn. I got that
rooting for him ever since all that Philly drama.
You know what's funny? Fern tried trading him to me like the day before. Him and someone else.
Those are always he's tough. Trade for a guy in
and he goes out like that.
a weekend, a month.
Nah, that's tough.
It's tough.
I would have fucking. Oof. I don't know. That's tough. His season's over, but the NBA season will be strong. I think they'll push through, dude. You'll just see, dude. I'm telling you, watching that Philly game, that's when I knew. That's when I knew.
Work,
yeah, they'll make it work, dude. You have 7 guys? Okay, perfect. Sick. That guy's in a fucking t-shirt for his picture. Hey, buddy, we need a picture for the starting 5. I'm not ready. They're printing up my fucking jersey.
My mom's got something at home. Send her an email.
Hey, can you just send us they just Googled a picture, maybe.
Yeah.
Just Googled Hey.
He put up 40 the next game.
Balled up. Balled out. Fucking love it. Okay. Now, negativity. Out of the 4 teams that went out, right? The Browns, the Rams, the Ravens, the Saints.
Oh, the poor Ravens.
Who's the biggest bong? Who's gonna bong next season? Out of those teams.
Oh, the Saints are so interesting. I think it's gonna be the Bears, depending on what happens with that QB situation. No, the Browns will be okay. I think the Bears.
Rams?
I think the Rams. It's what defense do you believe in the least? Because they all have solid defenses, and they're all in shaky QB situations.
Honestly, dude, the biggest bong, I think, for me, out of these 4 teams, I think the Saints, if they're smart, because I think Drew's retiring. I saw his wife post, like, oh,
He looks
baby,
like
this, blah, blah, blah. Did you see that moment him and Tom had? That was a nice little moment. That was cool.
It looks like it's done, though.
Yeah.
Like you're saying.
It sucks he had to go out like that, but, like,
It's over.
whatever. I had the Bucks money line, so that's sick. But,
Goated.
but I think the Saints, if they're smart, and from what I heard, I think they'll bring back Jameis. I think Jameis would be a nice. The thing is with the Saints, they're like a fucking $1 billion over the cap. I don't know how they're gonna get Michael Thomas might be gone.
I think they can have him for at least another year.
Dude.
They're
$1 billion over the
If
cap.
you're gonna have Jameis or Hill back there, you're gonna need Michael Thomas.
I agree, 100%.
Don't expect either of them to have
I agree.
great years
I
if
think
you're
he's just
taking
get rid of
away-
Hill, but like he signed him to a 2-year fucking 16 mil or whatever. But hey,
Well, he already had 1
I
year
could
come off that deal, so
I could see the Saints come to be the bong. I think the Browns and Ravens are going to be good still. I think they're going to be 1-2 in their division because I think the Steelers are going to take a step back. But, dude, I'm looking at the Rams, and McVay's not sold on Goff.
no.
And you could tell that coming into the playoffs, dude. I'm telling you. Once you saw Watford go down and Goff come in and, like, do, like, his thing, still, like, you're like, whoa, this... Dude, even, like, not even saying, like, who's starting the next week. Like, I don't know, dude. It was just weird. And then, like, even his last, like...
I think Goff has talent, but I feel like him and... I don't feel like they see eye to eye.
Dude, you know what I think it is? I don't think Goff has that much talent, dude. I think what it is,
No, I
dude,
don't think
I
he's
think
great.
McVay came in, and he's obviously a way better coach than Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher's a horrible coach. Fucked the Rams up for years. But I think he came in, he took him to, like, where he took him, to the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Took him to where he took him, went to back basically, like, yo, like, look what I did with Goff, right? Like, we can sign him, like, we need a quarterback, obviously, like, sign him. And then, like, I think McVay's kind of realizing, like,
He's not that.
he's not that
When you're
guy.
winning, you don't want it to end.
He's the guy, dude. It's like, dude, you just... I'm telling you, every Super Bowl, dude, you look, and there's just a guy that gets to the Super Bowl for a team that loses, and you're like...
He feels like a
Damn.
Jimmy G.
But Jimmy G at least won as a backup.
No, but I mean, like, you know what I mean? Jimmy G on the 49ers. You have this great defense. This run
I know.
game's carried you all year. All you have to do is just do enough. Can you, for once, just have 2 TDs, no INTs with a good percentage and hit some clutch moments?
Kyle Shanahan still fucked that one up. They should have ran. I don't know. They questioning play call. The guy gets nervous in the 4th in Super Bowls.
It's like one of those years, though. You just gotta question, like, were the Chiefs just destined for it? Because it was just comeback after comeback after comeback. Like, just ridiculous ways to keep finding ways to win games.
I agree. And it's like, dude, for me, just know when I talk about the Chiefs, dude, I do not talk about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, I do not question. I think he will show up every single game. So when I talk about the Chiefs losing or doing bad or playing with fire, dude, I talk about every other person on the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes can play with fire. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He's a fucking just cheat code. Just know that. But dude, looking at their run line, like it's just, I don't know, dude. Like you go back from the Texans, dude. The Titans had a lead on them. The 49, okay.
Almost every team they played in the playoffs.
The one that bothered me, dude, was the 49ers one because it's like, dude, like you're in the Super Bowl, dude. Like, mind you, yeah, that one throw Garoppolo missed, like that's the game right there. But it's like, I don't know, dude. Kyle Shanahan showed, like, dude, when he blew the lead to us, it's like, dude, the play calling is very questionable.
It sucks.
Dude, it sucks being on
it's
two
one of those,
teams that you lost a
you're
big
being
lead.
aggressive, and when you're on 4th and 1 and you pass, when it works out, it's, wow, balls, this guy went for it and they hit. But when it doesn't go your way, right?
Dude, that's what I love about the Andy Reid call.
Oh, he went all out. If you're going to go all out, go
dude,
all out.
Because everyone's like, that's balls, I love it. But then I'm like, yo, he this? Everyone's like, oh, stupid, dude. You fucking Chad Henne. That's a silly fucking play.
That's one of those where you start next season, like, cold, and has Andy Reid lost it? Should they fire Andy Reid?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you. But, yo, like I was telling you before, like, dude, that play was so, like, I know Romo thought it was a trick, like they were just trying to get the jump, but dude, the way they lined up, it just felt like they were going for it.
Well, no one in the backfield.
No one in the backfield, dude. Like just the way it's like.
I'm telling you, man, their team is so talented.
The Browns slept, man. I don't know why. Like, dude, if you're the Browns D, it's like the front four. Okay, you guys, bro, be a second late on the play. Don't jump. The secondary, the linebackers, you guys act like it's bro, even if you think it's not going to be a play, bro, cover it. You know what I mean, dude? Like, dude, they get the ball that's at their 50.
No, it's over after that.
Dude.
Momentum, like, you could just feel it. Like, there's not going to be any coming back from that play.
Nah, the Browns, they'll be good next year. This was good for them.
Oh, you got to remember, they lost Odell.
I know.
They lost their number one receiver. It's like you say, though. There's certain teams, and the Chiefs are one of them. You're not going to beat the Chiefs if you go down 2 or 3 scores early. You're not going to beat them if you're playing catch-up ball game. Because even if everything breaks your way and you do make that push, you have no room for error. You have no room for that 15-yard scramble on 3 and 16. We're talking about 4 and 1, but that doesn't even matter. That only gets set up because of that scramble. You know, if it was 4 and 10, Andy Reid's not fucking going. It's not Madden. He's not going to come out with the money play on 4 and 10 with the backup QB in there.
That would be fucking something.
That might have cost him his job. That might have cost him his job.
If he misses. Dude, even if he hits,
you gotta have a talk with him.
You're like,
if I'm the owner, I'm having a talk. Like, look, buddy, I'm not telling you how to coach. I'm not telling you what plays to pick.
No, you can't. You can't have a talk because, dude, you won a Super Bowl and that hit, but you're just like, you get drunk one night after like just talking. You're like, man, what were you thinking on that? Like, just take me through like your thought on that Chad Henne. It's like, you know what, man? We've actually ran that law in practice. I felt really confident. You know what? Hey, good for you. Now if he goes, you know what? Just a gut feeling. Okay.
All right.
1 for 1 for the gut. I like it. 2
for 2, like you said, they already won a ring.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get into the games. Now,
some of the lines.
Sunday.
Yeah.
There's only 2 more games. 3 more games in the NFL season, right?
Sad to say.
Sad to say, not.
The biggest games, though.
Say. The biggest games. Exciting games. You have the 3 or 3:30, whatever it is. You got the old guys. They want to make sure they're in bed. You got Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. At Lambeau. Supposed to snow. Tom Brady's played in the snow, though. So everyone...
That's not going to factor.
So that not really factors him. Might factor a couple other guys, but like... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Green Bay's favored 3.5, over under 51.
This is such a tough matchup because it's like Aaron Rod's the MVP. The way he's been playing, you want to say Green Bay. The way Devontae Adams has been going, you want to say Green Bay. They're at home. But have I not learned to not bet against Tom Brady? You know what I've learned? Tom Brady, if you've been betting, if from day one you just bet with Tom Brady, you would have won a lot more than you've lost. So just ride it out. Just go with Tampa Bay.
Dude, honestly, dude, I feel the exact same way. I think this is such a legendary run for him. If he knocks out and wins it, dude, think about it. He beat Breeze. If he beats Aaron, either way, dude.
And then Mahomes.
Or, dude, if it's Josh Allen and he beats the Bills, imagine being a Bills fan.
Oh.
Tom Brady leaves the division.
Oh.
You win it. He's finally gone. You're the team. You said, yeah, fuck him. He left. And in the Super Bowl, you play him. And, dude, it's either you slay the Giant or you lose, and he's just your fucking kryptonite. Like, that's a tough...
That would be, what would be worse, that or the 4 straight?
Oh, dude, that's up there. Oh, that's so dumb.
They might start talking about a Buffalo curse if that happens.
Dude, I thought about that as soon as Tampa Bay won. I was like, fuck, I'm like sick. Both matchups are sick. I'm like, and I'm thinking about like either Mahomes Rodgers, Mahomes Brady. You know what I mean? Josh Allen, Rodgers. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, Buffalo, Tom Brady. That would be... Dude, if you're a Bills fan and you lose to Tom Brady...
Honestly, though, I would be happy with any of the matchups we're going to get.
Dude, each matchup has a story. And either one, if they win or not. Aaron Rodgers versus Mahomes, dude. Just, like, two of the most, like Mahomes like Rodgers has proved it. Like he's just one of the most gifted quarterbacks.
Rodgers
ever.
is an MVP season. Devontae Adams is in form like never before seen. Wide receivers on the Bucks, all like you were saying, showing up at the right time. AB, imagine if AB wins Super Bowl MVP.
Ooh, you already know that's a big bonus.
Would they blackball him?
Yeah. Big blackball.
What if he has 3 TDs?
Dude, unless
60 yards.
Do they give it to Brady? Because they're probably like, well, who threw it? They're like, yeah, he has 160
Brady gets knocked out in the third quarter.
I hope the backup.
I
hope the backup throws.
He came in and studied.
They give it to a defensive player. They give it to the coach, first ever coach. And Bruce Arians, come up and accept.
Offensive line, right tackle. Guy didn't give up a sack. Pancake, had a pancake on the year.
I think it'd be something they'd have to dude, that'd be crazy, dude.
They'd have to talk about
if they win, dude, and it's in Tampa this year. Yo, you know what else is, I forgot to mention last week. But now that Buffalo won, their last Super Bowl loss was in Tampa. Tampa's hosting it this year. Dude, it's if Brady wins and it's like, dude, you could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You kill Brady in the last place you lost it, like.
For Brady though, if he gets there and loses, you still give him so much credit.
Oh, dude, you give him dude. Bowl. This is his 14th championship in his 20th year. Like,
pretty ridiculous.
Dude, he's tied for the most playoff wins versus an NFC team.
And he's played his career in the AFC.
He's played 1, yeah. He has 8. He's tied for the most. And if he wins this week, he has the most.
It's like I tell you, man, I'm so happy that he's not wearing that Patriots jersey because I can just actually appreciate the greatness for once. Can just actually root for the guy.
Buddy, I'm rooting. I hope he does fucking... Dude, I have them winning. I think... You know what it is, too? Green Bay, like I said about Mahomes, when I talk about Green Bay, I talk about Green Bay. I don't talk about Aaron Rodgers. Because when you look back, at Green Bay, right, and all their playoff losses, it's the D that lets them down. It's the D that gives up the points. It's never Aaron having a bad game. Aaron doesn't have bad games. Bad games for Aaron?
Quote that when he goes 1 TD, 2 interceptions.
He doesn't have bad games. Bad games for Aaron are fucking games we look at.
They're 1 in 100. You're right.
You know what I mean, dude? It's so rare. You have to be on your fucking game. And Tampa was on their game once against Aaron, dude. It's tough to get Aaron twice. That's why I went with the Bucks against the Saints. You got Brady twice in the season, but now it's playoffs. I think Aaron will be good. I think Brady's going to be good.
I feel that's what I was going to say. I feel like both guys are going to be good. I feel like this is going to be one of those games where late third, early fourth, it's going to come down to a fumble, a pick, or, you know what I mean? Like that one play where you go, ooh, that turned the...
You know what playoffs come down to, teams that win in the playoffs, it comes down to two things in a game. Because every game is close, right? It's so rare you have a game that's a blowout, right? It comes down to two things. Your defense making a play, which is a stop or a turnover, or your quarterback making a play. That's what getting a playoff win comes down to, dude. And that's why you need a good quarterback and a good D. Just clicking. Every team has it, dude.
Either or.
Every team. Like, dude, if you look at this past weekend, dude, Buffalo won because Josh Allen can make a play and their D got a pick six in the... Dude, 101 yards. 101 yard return, boom. Game was done right there. You know what I mean? Dude, even like KC, dude. KC, their D got a stop when the Browns were coming, forced the Browns to punt, and then their quarterback, you think it's Mahomes, but their backup quarterback made a play.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to, dude. Even Brady, look at the D. Tampa's D fucking ball against the Saints.
The Chiefs are just so scary. I want to see Buffalo do it. What's the line for that game?
Right now I got it at 3. I got it at 3 for KC, over under 54.
I want to see Buffalo do it. It feels like it's Buffalo's year, but you just look at that Chiefs team. From head to toe, coaching, kicking, it's just absolutely ridiculous.
Are you going with KC?
No, I'm going to go ballsy this week. I'm going to go with the Bills. Give me the Bills and the Bucks. Give me the underdogs.
Dude, I hate to agree with you, but I did say last week, right? The winner of the Ravens and thing was going to go to the Super Bowl. Dude, like I said, dude, I'm not betting against Mahomes. That's not who I'm betting against. But, dude, Buffalo's just on it, dude. And if their D can play like that, it's just...
Josh Allen can go head-to-head with Patrick Mahomes. He's not as good as him, but on his best day...
Him and Diggs can go with him and Hill. Yep. That's a good fucking...
Buffalo can stand up. It's like you're saying, if Buffalo can stand up on D, they can make that play.
Yo,
it's a pick-em. It's both games this week. They're just pick-ems.
Like it's playoffs, dude. It's playoffs, and dude, these are 4 great teams, solid on both ends.
And you know how sometimes you go, oh wow, this team's here, but they're here on luck, or they're not as good as the other teams. They've just had an easy path.
Yeah.
This is one year where you go like, no, these are the 4 best teams that you could have picked. I don't know what team that's been eliminated that you go, they should be in there instead of any of these guys.
Oh, you're right, dude. Man, it's just gonna be great games. I can't wait to throw money on it anyways, but it's just gonna be great games.
Do you have a lock to throw money on?
For NFL, man? Oh, dude, it's tough. Like, the most if I'm putting money on NFL, I'm definitely putting money on the Bucks. I just think Tom's... Bro, it's gonna be Tom or Aaron, though. It's one of the... It's an NFC team this year, I'm telling you. It's Tom or Aaron, dude. If Aaron gets that Super Bowl, I do not see him losing. That's what I think, dude. I think if Aaron gets there, dude, he is not losing.
It's tough, because then if he goes against the Chiefs chips are stacked. Like you're saying, it's always that Packers D. Can they contain Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill's the type of guy that'll have fucking 200 yards.
Yo, did you see Aaron when the D lined up this past week? He did a smile.
Oh, the smirk.
Yeah, and then he just tossed that fucking ball.
It's gonna be tough, man. Locks, I don't know.
Locks, man.
I might just keep hitting player props.
I've hit player props, but like
NBA player props. You gotta go hard on those. Early mornings, you can catch 365 sleeping.
Dude, like, yeah. Honestly, like, I was looking at locks. I haven't found any, dude. Any, like, where I'd, like,
not
do
locks.
not quote me on the locks.
Yeah.
Like, this week was like,
This week's gonna be a good one.
But mind you, it's like, yo, there's always locks out there, though. It's just, you gotta think about, we record on a certain day, and odds for, like, NHL and NBA, like, take a couple, you know what I mean? Like,
well, check the IG daily. We've been hot on our player props recently, so we're gonna start posting some more of our NBA player props. Wiseman. Oh. Do you know what?
Wiseman.
You want to lock? Just look at Wendell Carter's points and rebounds.
Oh,
His
parlay
points
player
low.
lows.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, you gotta look for guys that started the season slow, because some of these guys are just going off season averages, so... But guys picked it up lately, like Brandon Clark. Jonas went into a protocol.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a lock that day. I told you to put that bet in for Brandon Clark. I know he only hit 17. It was 14 and a half, and he only got 17. But when I say it was a lock...
All you need is 15.
When I, all you need is the win.
15, dude.
All
it doesn't
you need
matter
is
how
the
it
win.
happens.
But it was a lock.
Doesn't matter. Like, dude, if the Browns won that game, Mahomes went out, but it doesn't matter how I won my bet, as long as I win my bet.
You know what's crazy? You know that 3-player low I gave you? So I gave him a 3-player low. It was Mason Plumlee. He had to get like 6.5. He had like 8 points like 5 minutes into the game. I'm like, wow, good shit. It was Wiseman. I think he would have hit it. That was at 10. He just fucked me on a whole different single bet. But hey, he's a rookie. No worries. We'll get it back later. But the other guy was DeLon Wright. And it's 4.5. So he's going to play 20 plus minutes. Like, you like a guy to get 5 points. Hit a 3 2 minutes into the game. I'm like, oh, he's at 3. I'm like, fuck, really sucks I didn't get this one in. He would have cashed. He ended with 3 points. He took like 2 more shots after that. I was just like, oh, all right, good thing I didn't get that one in there. But prior to that, hot. Brandon Clark that day. Wendell Carter Jr. before that. These big men.
Bro, definitely keep updated on that. And we will be posting the pie to the face. We're just having trouble getting a pie. You know, it's hard getting a pie on
short notice.
On a short notice. It's crazy, dude. Bakeries don't even have it. Like, I go in, they look at me like I'm weird. I almost bought a cake. But I like, you have an apple. Yeah, you have an apple pie? It's just like, I have apple turnovers. I'm like,
not the same.
Not the same. Not the fucking same.
Not even close.
But I'm getting a pie tomorrow. I ordered it. We will be pieing me. Because fuck.
We'll edit it into the YouTube video.
The fuck. That sucks.
Well, guys, you can let us know how good Mike looked in the comments. Maybe we can come back with a Super Bowl bet. Maybe Mike can try to get me pied. Maybe we can double or nothing it.
Hey, man, if you guys have any locks for us, let us know. I know everyone keeps...
Yeah, I need something to bet this week, man. Hit us up.
Yo, every time I post pics, everyone always gives their fucking feedbacks, tells me I'm wrong. I'm fucking, 6-2 on the spreads or 7-2? It's like, yeah. They're like, you know what? You're fucking wrong. I'm like, yeah, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
You know what? NBA have been hot. NFL, I need to stop betting with my heart, like the Titans. That was a heart pick. You know, some of those, they don't help you, you're lying.
I know, I used to do that with the Patriots, but we were good, so.
It's hard to bet against your team.
I just don't bet at all.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I bet on the Raptors before. The Kawhi shot, I needed them to win in regulation. I did not realize that until that...
Only Mike. What's the line? -1. You want to just do money line? No, I want the extra $3 on the 100. Give me -1. Give me regulation.
You need regulation.
Win, draw, win. Yeah, I'll take the win, draw, win for an extra $3, please.
Yeah, and it cashed. I knew it. I had a good feeling.
It was a lock.
It was a lock. It was a fucking lock, dude. Think about it.
Let's just hope our picks this week end up being locks.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, dude, Tom Brady versus Buffalo. Woo! Yo, Corey, if you guys lose to Tom Brady, man, if I'm a Bills fan, I'm crying. But hey, that's just me. I've seen greatness.
If you're a Bills fan, let us know what would be worse, losing to Tom in the Super Bowl or those 4 straight.
And, I don't know, man. Losing to Tom, dude, that would just hurt. But that's my vote. But hey, let us know. We'll catch you guys next week.
Thanks for listening. Catch Hi Guys Sports on all platforms today. Follow us on Instagram at Hi Guys Sports and Twitter at Hi Guys Pod.